We're back. I don't know why I have a timer. After this, it would just be the end of the stream. Break. I literally have to break up the recordings. Like legit, just making OBS record them as separate 1 hour files is so much easier than trying to get one 8-hour video and splitting it up into hour-long chunks individually. It is just it is night and day easier. If the amount of videos I've been getting out in the past like couple of days to couple of weeks isn't compared to what the rate was before, isn't enough to convince you that this is a far better solution, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. It's a shame you can't have it automatically do it. It is kind of weird. I just need OBS to, well, no, actually it's not. I need it to automatically do that, but I need it to automatically do that when I know it's doing it. That's one of the reasons why I say I'll catch you guys next time, is so that I have a part where I stop talking and then I can scrub out the part where where I don't say anything for like a second. I cut that part out and I put on the YouTube ending. So if that's kind of one of the issues of the 8-hour one too, is if I just go to 1 hour chunks and cut it there, I'd be in the middle of a sentence. I'd be like, all right, guys, we're gonna go over here and we'll do the bloop, and it just cuts in mid sentence. So it causes a bit of an issue. That was with me getting extra room too. All right, let us channel this all the way back here, because I want the room to be down there. I don't want them carrying them up and down. I want all the new metals to be down here. P stone. So not only do I need it to happen automatically, but I also need me to notice automatically to stop talking. That's really the big issue. I need to stop talking. Just metal ores. That is all I want. Stone up here doesn't allow metal ores anymore. Watch it not allow metal ores. Boom, no more metal ores allowed. Everything has to go down to the magma smelter. And then no. Build workshop magma forge had a dark green on the left. So I'll channel there. That should pop the magma line. Barely, but it will. It'll pop the magma line, and the magma forge will be above that, and we'll be good. I said no to the freaking wagon. I said no wheelbarrows. None. Why have you brought in a wheelbarrow to me? You've struck Morian. Because they're going to start bringing the iron down here. So I can use this to make just smelt all the magnetite ore just on repeat. Says needs magnetite. All right. No, I'm confused. What is all of this? This is not magnetite. What are you? You're coal. I have a lot of coal. I don't need coal anymore though, right? I don't think I need coal anymore. Oh, we have it. They're bringing it down. Just dwarf by freaking dwarf. Dwarf inch by dwarf inch. They're bringing it down. Is anything going to interrupt what I'm doing? No. Nothing will interrupt what I'm doing. Build workshop magma forge. Let's just cover that up and pretend that didn't happen. Well, that's what I have. Like I have the little thing light up, and that is my reminder. I have a 1 hour timer. I call it YouTube pause. I push the button, it starts an hour timer. Once it's flashed, or whenever I want really, I click it again and it turns off the timer, basically resets it, and I click it again, it's another 1 hour timer. And when the timer runs out, if I don't notice it like right ahead of time, it glows yellow. It goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And that's really supposed to let me know that I need to create a break in the recording for YouTube. It's in transit.
I won't do it.
It's not, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever you're talking about is not dangerous. You can shut up now. You have one job. You're going to do it. Or I will feed you to the freaking magma crabs that are unbelievably strong. First of all, why? Did he fail a mood? Oh, he just has a bad feeling. He's just like sad. Why is, of everyone I have, why is Dodoc sad? Why is the necromancer sad? I don't understand. All right, he wants to pray a bunch. That's fine. That's fine. I have been ignoring some of the other duties that are required for a dwarf. I will grant you that. Build construction wall. Let me, with some of the idle dwarves, order this wall to be fixed. So we have the manager back. The one on the left was supposed to be for the mayor. So build table. Chair. Chest. I remember chest was one of my ideas. Iron chest. Iron chest. Cabinet. 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 Door. And then we'll have the mayor there, and people can start talking to the mayor again. I've been waiting for another petition so that I can do a religious thing, but after the one petition I ignored, they just kind of stopped asking. Sad necromancer is a thing now, it seems. All his friends are dead. Mayan prays so much to one god that makes him super sad that he hasn't prayed to the other god. Holy hell. What kind of armor is the military wearing? Garbage. I mean, I don't know for certain, but I'm willing to bet right now it's garbage. Yep, nothing. They have no armor. They each have a military weapon, which is how they run around so fast to catch the creatures they normally can't catch, so they can bludgeon them with their weapons of choice. They run around in worn out dwarf clothes. Please mine more. I'm trying to get the floor even. You know what? Just don't even bother, I guess. Just do whatever you're doing. Slow as hell. Good. Why would you rush? Why would you rush? I know I need armor. I don't even have them in leather. I need to start butchering my creatures. I was trying to half work on the base. Remember, the whole reason, good, he's attached to a copper crossbow. The whole reason why we're down here at all, because I was working on the base design. The whole reason we're down here at all is one of the named dwarves had a mood and needed silk. If you recall, 5 or so hours ago, that's what started the rush to the bottom, was we needed silk. I was trying to design the temple and the thing, and I had the smelter slowly turning everything to iron. But now that we're here, if I just move it down to this forge, set it up, I can just crank out everything I need. We have access to steel now. We went through Fluxstone on the way down here. So we can make iron, pig iron, and steel.
When I'm holding this, I feel unstoppable.
And one of the hunters has a steel crossbow, which is fantastic. Once I get him to get shit built down here, we can start working on this. Why are you suspended? I didn't suspend you. This is the last thing I want to channel out. So I just wanted this to be a big flat area because I'm gonna need a couple of stockpiles down here. I demand shirts of mail. Okay. Because all the iron we have, we're gonna have to also have down here in bars. We're gonna need to move clay down here. We're gonna need to move sand down here if we want sand and or fire clay pots. Like I said, we have a ton of iron. We went through just layer after layer of iron earlier, but also we have a couple entire layers of fluxstone right around somewhere. There we go. Is this marble? We have entire layers of marble. 2, 3, 4 Z layers of marble. And then we have like these layers that are the saltstone. No, that's with coal. There we go. Saltstone, coal, and magnetite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Z layers of saltstone, magnetite, and bituminous coal. Once we get this set up, we're good to go, especially considering we don't need the coal anymore since we're doing magma. We have ourselves a steel foundry. I just need to get it built so we can get it going. Namely, I need that built because there's a hole to the magma sea right now. And with the hole to the magma sea, any crabs or fish or anything can come up and attack and or kill us. So I need this to get built like now. But they're just going to take their sweet time because why would you get this built? Thank you. Finally. Because if nothing else, I put the dark green squares over the holes, which means there's actually a structure there that you cannot stand in. You can't destroy something from below, so it's like a super grate. They get access to the magma and nothing can come up. So I needed to get that built. What I can now do is still not build any of that. Because I'm going to make a pig iron bar. No. I'm going to smelt the magnetite. All the magnetite's getting smelted first. Because there's a whole other thing where I have to bring the bars down here once they start clearing out space for me. At least I can see the magma sea and the cavern now, so I know I have space to expand. It is not dangerous terrain. Shut up. I hate you. I kind of need you to know how much I hate you. This floor has a pebble on it. Too dangerous, boss. I can roll my ankle. Sorry, according to the miners union, we're gonna need you to get all the gravel off the floor here before we can start mining. That's just how it is, boss. Sorry. I don't make the rules. I just gladly enforce them. All right, we're gonna create a bar block stockpile down here. And this bar block is going to have bars. I don't need bars of coal. I need fluxstone. I don't need blocks of anything. I want bars of metal. I'll find some other way to get the fluxstone down here. No, wait. We need coal, don't we, to make the iron? Right? Yes, you need a fuel and a thing for it. So this should also have bars of coal. Bars of coal, but I don't need the rest of this nonsense. That might have been a slightly dumb idea. I'm going to turn off bars of coal. I know we need it, but I'm just going to expand this left and have a second one that's bars of coal. This makes way more sense. Especially because right now there's... No, fuck it. We'll just have it do both. We'll have it do both till I can start sorting things out in a minute. Might as well get them to bring everything down here in one big kit and caboodle. Kitten caboodle. Not kit and caboodle. Kitten. Kitten caboodles. Build construction floor. By the way, how has the block making been going? They didn't make any. I kind of hate you. I kind of deep down inside hate every single one of you. We don't even have the right stone right now. We don't have salt. We only have granite. Boy, do we have a lot of it. Problem is, I need to finish what I started. Like, these can be different materials, fine, but I need to make it out of at least one of them out of the same material. Otherwise, it just doesn't make any sense. People will be like, you're crazy. Only crazy people do this. And I'll be like, you're right. I clearly have gone crazy. We're over 400. I'm fine with that for now. I'm not that worried about drinks. I am not petting the magma crabs. Okay, yep. All yaks need to be relaxed and have a massive bedroom. No, the yaks will not get to relax. We will have no relaxed yaks. Nice. Nice half-finished starlight pit. The floor has a pebble on it. They spit magma. No! What? What makes you think they're pettable just because they spit magma? Spitting magma is not a pet condition. Ding, 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 ding. I actually have a bunch of thread now. Is this like silk? Or is this rope reed? This is rope reed. That's weird. Just processing plants. Cloth? Is this cloth or thread? This is thread. I need a loom. I need a loom. Because that's a farmer's. I don't have a loom for this. I'm a loom-free man. What am I supposed to do with my life? I have no loom. Woe is me. Woe is the man who has no loom. Build workshop loom. Loom. I'm going to build you out of a rock salt block. Because I can. If you don't relax the yaks, you'll get sacked by a yak attack. Ah, but you forget, I already sacked my Mad Moo Yak. And as I tapped my Mad Moo Yak, your yaks can't attack. Even if you have them in a stack. Because they have a pet value of 200. No. But can they be war trained? You want a war trained yak to stack on each other and attack? You want a war trained yak stack attack? A war trained stack of yak attacks. That's almost a freaking tongue twister. It's more just I'm stupid. Where are my miners? You can't store things. I turned this off. I didn't turn off bar stockpiling, I guess. DZ at low priority. Freaking remove these ramps. They're annoying. Get down here and remove them for me. While I wait for you idiots to slowly move things up and down the base. Namely, all the heavy stones up and all the bars down. Relax the yaks too much, though, and you might end up with a yak daughter. That has never been confirmed. My client would like to point out that it has not yet been confirmed. Are we not innocent until proven guilty of yak loving? Remember, to those of you who do D&D, if you play a ranger, you love your animals. Just don't love your animals. We need to move the gems up too to get them out of the way. Problem is, I think we have a lot of them. And there goes what few idlers we had left, probably. Now it's just a whole bunch of move this to there to get the other thing here. Oh, goody. Where? Oh, where I'm digging. That would be a sensible place to hit coal. You know, when you dig in the coal land, you find coal. Who could have thunked it? This isn't supposed to be at priority 1. It's supposed to be regular old-fashioned priority. I just probably need more. I haven't even worked on the other Triforces yet. You have plenty of plump helmets spawn. Don't you lie to me. Build construction. SAKL. Oh, good. There is a lovely group of sentient porcupines that have entered the base or entered the map. So we are going to go make diplomatic conversations with them, and we're going to make peace with our porcupine, our humanoid porcine. I don't know what a porcupine creature is. Our porcine neighbors. Or humanoid porcines. Ah, yes. Here comes Suloic, ever the vigilant diplomat. I'm sure you'll make quick friends with him. He's running them all into the river to drown. Ah, not settle with just killing one. He's gonna kill the whole family. Don't worry, nobody heard their screams. No one heard their screams or their pleas for mercy. I like how he ran down left first to cut off their escape through the river. Oh, that one sent apart flying. That was brutal. There we go. Now everyone's horrified, probably because they just saw a bunch of people die in front of them. Oh God, why? Please, no! The women and children, I killed them all. Just like last time. All good things come in cycles. All right. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pig iron bars. Because I assume I have enough. Whoever the smeltery dude is for this. Still waiting for them to bring stones up and other things down. Problem is granite. Granite, 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 granite. I need to start keeping stones down here. That'd probably be easier. If I had another area to put stones in, like right here. There we go. Stone stockpile. Other than I don't want metal ores. I don't want economic stone. Really, I want granite. Which I think is another stone. It is. I want granite to be here. Granite is allowed to come down to this giant out-of-the-way stockpile. Who is my furnace operator? Why is he not coming down? Marble, not granite. That's not marble. That's granite. Yeah, this is granite that's in my way. I need to get the granite out of that stockpile so I can bring down more bars. I know we have marble, but that's not what I'm dealing with. Really, what I should do is create another stockpile down here for the marble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. That can be the marble. And this can be the coal. As you know, that happened in the past with the Yak daughter. So the worst way we could have ended was a porcine dwarf man or woman. The goblins get him every time. No, I need them to get the granite out of that stockpile so I can move more iron and other things down. I'm also worried that I'm going to be filling it up with fuel soon and coke, so I need the one on the left to put coke in and the one on the right to put the flux stone in. And then when I've done that, I will have a perfect little cube of steel down here. Now, I've been ignoring people up top alas. This is a throne room to assign to whoever the damn mayor is. Who is the mayor right now? The mayor is Edom Gebbin. Edom Gebbin. There you go. Auto assigned to nobody. I'm just going to teleport away. I don't want this to be... I don't even want to look at this room again. Clearly it's dirty. No, auto assigned to mayor. Does that make the mayor happy? No. No weapon racks, no armor stands. I knew I was forgetting something. Where is rack in this nonsense? Why, I know it's in front of me somewhere. Why am I not seeing it? Armor is A. Remember that much. Oh, I have an artifact one? Yeah, let's put the artifact one in here. That'll make them shut up for a while. Now, where's the weapon rack? There it is. It's lowercase r. Of course. There you go. The mayor's about to get an artifact in his office or wherever the hell this is. That's got to shut him up. He'll still be needing dining room. If I split this between a dining room and his office, that should solve both things at the same time. Well, of course there's warm stone. You're digging over magma, you moron. I'm just gonna let him go. Just gonna let him dig out whatever the hell he wants, and then whatever's afterwards we'll fix. I'm not gonna be able to leave because he's gonna keep giving me cancellations and bring me down here. I love the cancellation spam. It is the greatest thing for me. All right. The X. This way I don't get the spam and he just does it and then I order the next batch after the fact. I'm already getting the spam on the left side. I would love to have less cancellation. Cancel this row. Dig this row. Dig this row now that you have finished. Oh, golly gee, look at that. No cancellation spam. It's almost like we know exactly where the magma is and it's completely safe. We don't have to freak out every 5 seconds about the fact that your frickin' beard hairs felt some warmth. DX. Followed by D. Why did the music stop this time? Oh, because it crashed. We like lost the music. Okay. Oh, no, because we haven't had it in a minute because that was the video pausing. I forgot we had YouTube doing backup music for us. Come on, dig out my sides. I need my stockpile wings. You had a crying to pin on the mayor and interrogator to silence him? This is true. That's an entire aspect of this game that I haven't even really gotten into yet. But now we have the mayor mostly kind of set up. He's complaining he doesn't have... Don't you boop at me. I did not give you permission to boop at me. If I turn this into a dining room as well for him, and assign this to the mayor... Damn it, wrong button again. Assign this to the mayor. Does that keep him happy? Because it's decent for both. It's more than decent. I put a bed in here. I think I could divide it amongst all three and be golden. Speaking of which, why don't I just make another bed? Just one. I just need one bed. ZXB. 3 units without bedrooms, 3 unowned bedrooms. It's almost like this shit, you know, handles itself. Almost. Actually, that's slightly annoying. Hold on. I can't just let that pass. Who didn't claim a bed? Are you kidding me? Idiots. There. Everyone has a bed. I don't know how after all this time you didn't think you had a bed, but now you know. Now you know you got a bed. Isn't that fantastic? You have a bed as wide as a field. Come back down here. I need you right now. Did this one get filled up with granite because no one's hauling stones up? Is there a freaking wheelbarrow? Damn it. I hate the wheelbarrow system. Come on, guys. There are plenty of dwarves with big, strong muscles that can do this for me. I'm just saying. P stone, so we can start bringing flux down. What I have is marble, so I'll bring marble, and marble only. This is a bar block that's going to be doing coal, so I'll have to wait on that. I'll move the coal over to the left one, and then people can get the stone out of my way. Won't that be a wonder? Max wheelbarrows. No. That only ever slows the whole thing down. Big booging muscles. Apparently one of the original inspirations for beak dogs was the shriekers from Trimmers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are slightly annoying. Now that is...
The new season is spring.
A new season is spring. Not one of those other seasons that you might think it is, for it is spring. Springtime is upon us. Boo-boo. Alright, we got about half an hour left. This wasn't for an extended stream. Oh, this wasn't bad. I'm not gonna make this regular thing, don't get me wrong. Because I'm just a moron and I streamed 2 hours earlier than I should have. Yeah, we're 9.5 hours in. Even my abnormally long standard of 8 hours a stream, I have gone far longer than I should have because I'm an idiot. I was like, yeah, everything is good. Clearly, this means I go now. That's how this works. Once everything is good, I just go. However, let this be a lesson for those of you who are around during the beginnings of my streams. When I'm like 10 or 15 minutes late, it's probably because I've been working for a few minutes to get the fucking thing working. It's almost like a house of cards, I swear, just especially the camera. The camera is always like one of the hardest things to make consistently work, and I don't know why. I'm gonna end up getting another, like a proper quad video capture card, not the weird USB video capture thing I use for the camera. Because that USB thing is so freaking, what's the word? Fragile's the wrong word because it works, but it needs everything just right. Or else somehow OBS doesn't see the signal. I don't know why. Temperamental, thank you. The weird USB to like HDMI to USB video capture thingy I have for the camera is temperamental as hell. The camera going to that just goes in through a video capture graphics card thing, and that's basically wonderful. The only time that ever screws up is when I hook up that graphics card to the graphics card on that, and then there's no clue what's going on. Usually that's fixed with just a computer reboot, and after that it's golden. All right, so at this point we just kind of have to wait for these people to move things around. That's what this comes down to. Once things are out of the way and we're moving to steel, I can start having steel weapons, but they're not going to want to upgrade because they already got attached to copper. Needs flux stones. That's fine. Probably didn't grab that many. I am fine with this idea. What I need you to do though is smelt magnetite and then make coke from bituminous, because I know I have a bunch of that lying around. As a matter of fact, this stone stockpile should allow bituminous coal. It should all be brought down together. And you up top should not allow either. You should not allow bituminous coal, marble, or granite. I don't want granite up here. There's granite. I know the granite's around here somewhere taunting me. Taunting me with its granity goodness. All right, we'll turn off granite. Clay we're not going to really need, but whatever, yeah. Leave that alone for now. And then we might be able to start getting back to finishing up one of our triangles. No 24-hour streams. I do not like 24-hour things. I don't. After months and months and months of 24-hour military duty things, I kind of really don't like the idea of 24-hour things. Maybe if there's a special event, like rarely, if there's like a super special thing like for charity or something like that, maybe. But I'm not going to regularly do 24-hour streams. That is no. I could semi-regularly do extra long ones, 10 or 12. I have nothing against that. But I really don't want to ever regularly do 24-hour anything again. That is annoying. 24 hours on, 24 hours off, 8-hour shift. 24 hours on, 24 hours off, 8-hour shift. 24 hours on, 24 hours off, 8-hour shift. Between the Middle East and having to be on active time in Japan because of North Korea, I think I've legit spent over a full year of my life on that stupid schedule. 24 on, 24 off, 8-hour shift. Okay. Finally they've come back to me. Many worshippers in HatchetAct and now requires a temple and a priest. The location must be built and furnished with the new position appointed by you. Approve. I can do this. This is what I was waiting on. So let us make this be a temple. And then under remove, we can do this, if I remember correctly. That looks like it's good enough to me. You are going to be a meeting area. I forget how this works. Why can I not meeting area? I thought meeting area could be... Why can I not set you to a location? Oh, I see it now. Assign location. Why didn't I see that before? Add location. Temple. To the Violet Coven. We needed them specifically. The Violet Coven. Now it's called the Church of Igniting. Okay. It's already nearly a grand temple. I don't know what this means, recognize priesthood. I hope I've done that right. Oh, we can get a holy thing ourselves. Only members can visit. This is members for the violent coven only. Does that count? Have I done this right? Or did I need to assign someone? So I see performer, not holy knight. Who would be a holy knight? I'm guessing this is a list of the people that belong to this. Who wants to be the holy? Stephen Robert 4. Stephen Robert 4, you can be a holy knight because you're in the military. And I feel like this makes you a holy knight. If we have one more statue, we'd probably be good. I have done your thing. Do you need something else? Like the other thing, when I finished it, it was like, okay, you're done. But this one didn't really let me say if it had a priest. Boxes or bags in the air. Okay, build H. Let's get a container. JMQ. Iron chest. Give me an iron chest so I have a box. We'll get another statue in here. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll build a cabinet. Not a cabinet. What was the thing I built? An armor stand? We'll put an armor stand in here. As you guys, we have a holy dude. We're going to need an armor stand. Speaking of which, this dude, since I'm trying to triple tap on getting requirements done, let's build a spore tree bed in there and see if I can't assign this as a bedroom and get all 3 things accomplished for the mayor. "24-hour streams from now on. Don't wear yourself out. 24-hour anything sucks like a no for any arena except for contractually obligated efforts. Imagine that 12-hour stream. I'm exhausted just thinking about it. Nice. Look under nobility. What is a dungeon master? Is someone going to start talking to me, tell me to roll D20s? The balls is a dungeon master. That is a new position. I have never heard of that position before. But apparently it's not new. We've had it before. What the fuck is a dungeon master? How come I have never seen Dungeon Master in my list of nobles before, but over here, this is acting like this is new? No, it says version 47.03, so I guess they just recently put them back in. Yeah, in the previous, but they don't exist anymore. So what do they do now? Who can be appointed once your fortress is mayor. The functions at the time unknown. They have a mild room requirement and favor citizens with schemer skill. The espionage responsibility is presumably used in intrigue system, but has no functional use in fortress mode. Yeah, like this hasn't existed in forever. Now dungeon masters are my spies? Okay. They still don't see the freaking priest lady they wanted. Please haul better. Just in general, haul better, please. All right, we were out of magnetite, supposedly. Oh, and then the third one I was gonna have here. I need a bookkeeper. That's right. Build construction wall. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Don't use the rock salt blocks. Apparently I'm low on those. Build construction wall. We have spore trees now, so use some of them until I have a better idea. Use spore trees. JMQ table wood. That's not how you spell table. Table wood 1 wood share. What the hell's going on? Q wood share 1 Q wood door 1. What did I do to you? That's kind of what I'm worried about. Condition? I think you're still fine. So those interior walls look weird. Right side's different from the left. Don't fuck with me right now. No, they're the same. You're right. They are different. What is going on? Oh, the wooden wall got built weird. This is supposed to have been in one to match that. Oh no, you're the one that came in one because I didn't do. Wait. What is going on here? Goes out, out, down, out, down, out, down, out, then down. Oh, I repaired the wall wrong. Thank you. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm staring at it and I don't understand what the hell is supposed to be happening here. Spore tree. Doesn't matter. That whole thing, like the floor is dirt and stupid crap. The whole thing needs to get redone. I need to get the rooms up. There's so many minor no. Remember, for a minute, and I have not done the happiness cheat because this is the new version and he's toned back how negative people got. I had people up into like the light blues and I think I had 1 green. But because of all the building and me not paying attention to the doors, we started losing people. We actually had people progressively getting better. And then we don't now. And then we don't. Can I have all my dwarves be able to carry stuff, but once another job comes up, they stop hauling? No. Unfortunately not. Or at least not in the way I think you're saying. If your dwarf is currently hauling something, they will not drop it. Once they are assigned to a job, it is a pain to get them to quit. If you put down a thing saying the enemy is here, quick, get in the burrow so you don't die, and they're carrying a stone, they will take 20 years to get in, they're dead, because they will refuse to drop that stupid stone. It's kind of annoying. Now, if you unassign hauling or you assign them to do jobs that have higher priority, then they will do that over a hauling job. But once they're hauling, if those idiots have something in their hand, they have something in their hand. It's like getting a cat to let go of your flesh once its claws sink in. Once you allow for priesthood, it will auto-assign their priest. Well, they need to auto-assign better. Oh. Do we not have a priest? It says 25 worshipers needed. It's a full temple complex. Well, what about regular priesting? Did I miss my opportunity because the temple was too big? Like, I'm 100% serious. Did I miss my opportunity because the temple was so big, I allowed priesthood and automatically went up to a holy knight? I suspect I screwed myself. Because at no point in the alerts were they like, congratulations, you've completed the thing that you said you were going to do. Like it said for the last one. So I'm wondering if I done goofed it. Because I had too many statues to begin with. That's kind of the issue, Mike Jones. Right now, there's not an easy built-in way to assign it to lower priority. You can just mostly really disable it. If you don't want him really hauling right now, you can disable it and just have other people do the hauling for him. Oh, your architecture is hauling. I know that sounds goofy, but if I build another trade depot here, right? If I build a trade depot here, like let's say I needed 3 granite, and it says needs architecture, what that is the architect will haul those 3 stones over and then stare at it and then be like, this is how it needs to be built, and then leave. And then the mason will come over, not having hauled any of the stone, and he'll set up the stone there. Architecture is a weird way of saying like designated hauler for buildings. That's why I made my haulers. I made every single one of my like designated haulers also have architecture, because it's the same thing. There's no real reason to have, as far as I can tell, there's no real reason to have an architect separate from a hauler. Other than architecture for the architecturing thing, where like, this is how the building will be built, goes faster, but they're not the ones who build it, someone else is. So might as well just have your architects be the most yak dwarf you have, and he can just fucking sprint with the stone. I don't know if that's exactly what was happening to you, but it should be known that architecture is just hauling. It's really goofy. Now, what do I have up here? Bituminous coal. Well, I already have a bunch. I can't make pig iron without more flux. Where's the flux? Where did I see flux? Hellos, I am in need of the flux that you can provide me. Please give me the fluxening. I too would like some of your sweet fluxy goodness. I just started my trade depot, wasn't being built until I stopped my architect from hauling. Like I said, I'm not 100% what to tell you. I just have multiple architects, and your architecture in and of itself is hauling. If he was busy hauling other things to a stockpile, then that's just because he hates you. Like, I'm joking clearly, but also kind of not. Sometimes, especially when it comes to hauling, the dwarves just refuse to do whatever is sensible. They just really hate doing build depot. They just hate doing sensible things. Rock salt blocks. Let's get rid of that one. We kind of do, but I also need to finish doing up mine carts. Like, I haven't addressed rollers. I haven't addressed certain uses of it. If at this point I bounce to another topic, it's not going to be sensible. Particularly because someone commented on my last minecart video, and they were like, you should give us more on this, and this is useful. By the way, here's the dude constructing the building now. He is the architect. It says needs architecture, but the architect architecturing is hauling over things. That's all he's doing. And then once he's hauled it, then he leaves because he's done. It's not his job. This guy, he's now constructing it because he has masonry. It's really weird, but it is essentially architecture. Might as well just be hauling. It's kind of weird the way that works. This smelter is cluttered with iron bars. There are a lot of iron bars in that smelter. This smelter should not be working again. There are even more iron bars here, aren't there? There's even more coke here. Jesus bejesus. We need flux stone, and we need it good. Now, is the granite stockpile filled? No. Then can someone explain to me why there aren't more people hauling stone over here? What are you guys doing? I happen to go to the one guy I was already looking at. Elf Hater. What are you doing? They are hauling stone. They're just hauling all the stone up here instead of the stone that's down below, like I would prefer them to do. DB forbid. Forbid. Everything up here right now is don't touch. Like, I need you to move this, but this isn't in my way. Did you see the last video? I accidentally did weaponize the minecart system. I straight murderated my freaking, I straight murderated my engineer. All right, let them fill these up. And or start getting flux stone in place. So much hauling just to get the stones out of my damn way. Build construction floor. Fuck, we don't have idlers. About to start trying to cover over this, but everyone's still fucking busy. And some of them are watching a brewing demonstration. Is someone, first of all, is someone leading a brewing demonstration? The brewmaster is. That's good. Number one, I did not know we had such a major brewing guild. I'll give you that. Two, and please, why are you meditating on death, you jackass? Is that necessary? Also, it says I need 25 worshipers. How do I get more worshipers? If I say all visitors welcome? Or citizens? Citizens only will probably allow more people in there and they may start worshiping. Saying members only doesn't help. Same thing for the other one, as a matter of fact. I said only members can visit if guild established, which I suspect this guild is established. I don't know how it wouldn't be. At this point, I will switch it to citizens only as well, so that maybe others may partake of the farm guild. Well, it's supposed to go up top. Probably the next thing, who knows. This was going to be assigned to bookkeeper. My bookkeeper needs a study. Who would be a good bookkeeper? Not Stephen Robert. I have a bunch of minor nobles. Where are they? Why do none of them show up as possibly good at this? Here we go. Hellfire Skyrim. You are now my bookkeeper. Fantastic.
Add that out to my system.
I did that backwards. That's why we had issues. Hellfire Skyrim. Now it is assigned to him. Auto allocate nobles. What is Hellfire complaining about? He's not. It is you. Decent quarters. I never assigned you your quarters yet. Make the bedroom. Assign this to Edom. Auto allocate to the mayor. Divided by 3, it is still good enough to count as all 3. Fantastic. It is such a nice enough room. It qualifies as all 3. Now the problem is she has another bedroom. I want to free up Edom's other bed. I don't know what the fuck bed that was. I have a slightly easy way to remember, and that whichever one of these says auto allocate to mayor is probably the one that's hers. You can auto allocate to holy knights. That's amazing. I'm not even 100% sure what I'm doing with the holy knight, but okay. None of these belong to the mayor. Are you messing with me? How do none of these belong to the mayor? Has she not had a bed this whole time? How do none of these go to the mayor? I don't know. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That doesn't make any sense to me. But if she's happy, then she's happy. And her mandate is don't do things. So she's good. Mayor is good. Dungeon Master, I'm gonna need something for. Bookkeeper, we have. I need the hospital. But still not yet. Dungeon Master is the new one. Eldritch can be our Dungeon Master. That sounds painful, apparently. Did I say you can be a Dungeon Master? I'm sorry. I meant you are not the Dungeon Master. Please don't hate me for firing you from a job I just gave you. The item is not inaccessible. You're just an idiot. Why? Auto dump. There you go. Now it's not inaccessible. stop complaining. You know what Holy Knights get? Goblins. They get goblin attacks. I don't know what I'm doing as a Holy Knight either. Eldritch, don't cry. Don't cry, Eldritch. Military is going to be the Triforce of Power Triangle. I can't remember which one of these is the Triforce of what. I have lost my mind. All right, so here's what we're going to do. It is 11:50. I'm going to save, and I'm going to not have a mouse. There it is. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to load up Armok Vision, and we're going to see what this looks like. For while there is not much, there is everything. And with everything, there is not much. Quoi? Because remember, like the 4 elements, we're weak. But together we make the strong 5th element. Boron. All right, Armok Vision. What? Like the 4 elements, and alone we are weak, but together we combine and make the strong 5th element, boron. You've never seen that movie? The strong 5th element. There is a movie called, or a series of movies called The Gamers. It is a bunch of movies that make fun of D&D and role-playing in general, but it's made by D&D and role players. So it's like it makes fun of like stereotypes of the game, including certain types of characters. So there's a dude who made a monk. He made a monk, but the DM was like, I'm doing a Western theme, no monks. And the guy was like, but it's in the rule books, I'm allowed to play a monk, so I'm gonna play a monk. So the DM basically gives in and lets him play a monk, but he says you have to be occidental. You have to be like a monk. You know, you're not a fucking kung fu monk. You have to role play as it. So you have to role play as like a wizened person, basically. So he keeps trying to come up with these bullshit sayings, and he's just garbage at it. Why is the floor not loading in? Can someone give me a floor? I don't think Armok Vision's happy today. It was earlier, but I'm getting a sneaking suspicion it's not going to be. Oh, there we go. There we go. I like the Triforce Shadow. There we go. Gamers Darkness Rising, yes. So at some point, they're talking about teamwork and dying or something like that. So at first he's talking about like the 4 elements, like earth, wind, air, and water. Like the 4 elements, individually we are weak, but together we are strong, like the 5th element. But there is no 5th element in that style. So he just says boron. And then everyone just stares at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? So we have our Triforce that the lower triangles I'm not happy with, and I do need to correct them. Namely, I need to change the order of what they're doing. It should have been 2-1, 2-2-1, and I went 2-2-1. I don't quite know why. Well, I know why. I did it from top to bottom, not bottom to top. So that was all my fault. Because notice the triangle does 2-1, 2-2-1 as well. But I don't know. I screwed something up in here. I think like maybe it's supposed to be 4 wide. The outer triangle made me do the inner triangles wrong. So that's going to get moved up. This we've nearly completely covered. I'm trying to lower it so we can see inside the ceiling, but I think it went up too far. There we go. It's just a couple of storage areas, and we have our ranch. Below it, we have our lovely farm set up, and once we set it up with manager, everything's been going fine. We have over 400 booths. We have our 3 little mini triangles for our manager, our mayor, and our bookkeeper. And the left one we haven't done yet. But most importantly, inside the inner triangle, we've done a gigantic hole of nonsense that we then turned into a ramp to go down fast, that we then just turned into a stairwell that we threaded the needle on to go all the way through to the magma layers. We've been stopping to collect stones along the way. We somehow just threaded all the way through the caverns without hitting one until we hit one. And then it was like, oh, this is probably an important one. And then down here, the game really, Armok Vision really does not know what to do with rendering the caverns. So we can't see the caverns, but you can trust me. They exist and they're there. Because if I go all the way up, we get ground, but when I go down, we don't. So Armok Vision's not happy with the lower levels of the base. So we're not going to get that part of the tour, which is a shame because that is the part of the tour I wanted to give. That's kind of the important thing about looking at all the walls we walled off and making sure we didn't have a big old gaping weakness where an enemy can come and eat us, but screw it. Screw it, we'll figure out if there's a weakness in our defense when the enemy eats us. And when the enemy eats us, we'll be the greatest. The fifth element is yaks. I stand corrected, yaks are the superior element. Yes, they are clearly the superior element. Now, it is at the end of the hour, so I'm going to do the last YouTube stop. So thank you guys all for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.